Welcome back to Anding Analytics, my channel where I teach beginner programmers that no CS topic is too difficult to learn if given enough dedication. Today's plan is quite simple. Make Gerald talk. Now you might be asking yourself, what does making Gerald talk mean? Today I'm going to help you build onto your code from my previous video where we took the microphone audio and converted it to text to then send to GPT, and then GPT responds through your command terminal. Now instead of GPT responding through your command terminal, it's going to respond through your terminal and through your computer speakers. Let's get started. Alright, now that we're back in the lab, we have our file open, Gerald.py. The first thing that we're going to need to do is import the proper Python library. We need to import the library pyttsx3. This library is going to handle our text-to-speech conversion and allow us to create a way for Gerald to speak back to us. If you'd like to learn more about this specific library, I'll include a link in the description and you'll be able to check it all out. Before we use this library, we need to make sure that we've properly downloaded it onto our computer. Pip install pyttsx3. Just as before, this requirement is already satisfied for me. However, on your computer, the file should download. Close your command prompt, and we're going to continue. Now we must create a new method to handle taking our text from GPT's response and turning it into audio for our computer to enunciate. For now, I've created this placeholder method. After we send our text to GPT and we wait for the response, this is where I see our program calling our text-to-speech function, and we're going to pass it our GPT response variable. After our Python program enunciates our GPT response, we will then print it out to the command terminal. First, we need to create a variable engine, which we'll call the pyttsx3 init method. Next, we need to set the speech rate. We're going to set it to 200 words per minute. After we've called the init method and set the speech rate, it's as easy as saying engine.say, the text that we've passed through as an argument. And then we must call the function engine.run and wait. After you've completed this, we're free to test it. Don't forget to hit Control S. After we've navigated to the proper location of our file, we're going to call it Gerald.py and hit enter. What is 2 plus 2? A good old error. So as we can see here, I did not properly name this up here. We forgot the Y. Now hit Control S. Let's give it another try. Hit up on your arrows to quickly call your last command prompt function. What is 2 plus 2?
4.
Stop. Alright, I just called stop and it worked. Phenomenal. Everything seems to be working alright. We heard Gerald enunciate the number 4. That's phenomenal. Let's give it one more test. According to James Clear, and in under 20 words, what are the 4 steps to creating a good habit?
1. Make it easy. 2. Set a timer. 3. Do it every day. 4. Make it fun.
Stop. Alright, well, although those are not James Clear's exact method for how to set a good habit, GPT is now talking back to us with just an extra 7 lines of code that you've added on to the previous file that we created in the last video. You now have a AI system that is talking back to you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. It really helps me reach more people, and it motivates me to bring you more amazing content. Thanks again, stay hungry for knowledge, and see you in the next video.